Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I am your host. I go by the name of Mike Gross, man. Big ups to that 501 and that 317, man. Little Rock, Indianapolis. We are in the building. And your boy, man, I'm back with another one, man. I've been getting a lot of questions, a lot of DMs, a lot of things been going on the past couple of days, and I felt like since, you know what I'm saying, they already talked about it, why not me talk about it, you know what I'm saying? So this right here is going to be me giving you guys the reason I was let go from TBV, better known as the Boxing Voice. And first, I want to say, man, big ups to those guys over there at the Boxing Voice, man. Big ups to Nesta Gibbs. Big ups to my guy, Doomy, Mario, and Enrique, man. Big ups to those guys. I wish those guys nothing but success in the future. And I hope the best for those guys, you know what I'm saying? Right into it. Let me see, where should I start, man? Where should I start? I guess I should start. Um, Well, let me shit start from the beginning, like when I started. I first started, you know what I'm saying, back in what was it, June of 2018. Me and a couple other guys started like around the same time. They already had Robbie, you know what I'm saying, the UK host. Matt had just left, and yeah, man, it was an opening, and I'm thankful for the opportunity, you know what I'm saying, that Ness gave me, and put me on the show. First 6 months I started, you know what I'm saying. I know I had to, you know what I'm saying. I didn't have the background of any kind of being on air, you know what I'm saying, being engaging. So he really just rolled the dice, you know what I'm saying, and I appreciate that. First 6 months, you know what I'm saying. I worked free, worked pro bono, you know what I'm saying. Never really talked about getting paid for the show or anything like that. I figured, you know what I'm saying, in time that it would come, you know what I'm saying. I heard other guys, you know what I'm saying, were getting paid for the show, but at that point in time, you know what I'm saying, it was just about me gaining the experience and gaining just like the know-how and getting to know the ins and outs of boxing. And at that point, I was still growing. Like, I'm not gonna lie and say I'm the boxing knowledgeable guy. Well, I ain't gonna lie, back then I was pretty knowledgeable too. You know what I'm saying? I came out strong. You feel me? But anyway, I feel like now, of course, I feel like I've grown. Oh shit, my order's on the way. My order's on the way. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm doing like this small screen right now. I got a lot of white dead space, so I got some posters coming. You know what I'm saying? I got my Muhammad Ali poster coming. I got my Jordan poster coming. So you guys be on the lookout for that. But yeah, like when I first started, you know what I'm saying? I was thankful, man. I was thankful for being on a platform like the Boxing Boys. You know what I'm saying? It was something that I had listened to. I wasn't like a avid listener. You know what I'm saying? At first, you know what I'm saying? Kind of grew on me. You know what I'm saying? I used to listen to like Dante's Boxing Nation and things like that, but he started to be like real inconsistent. So at that point in time, I was just looking for a podcast that shit has some kind of stability and like consistency. So I started watching that every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? That started being like part of my a routine. But when the whole thing with Matt happened, you know what I'm saying, I used my brain. You know what I'm saying? I got education. You know what I'm saying? Shout the guy email. He responded to the email. We exchanged numbers, and he told me he will give me an opportunity, and I'm forever grateful for that. You know what I'm saying? Because it allowed me to grow. It allowed my voice to, you know what I'm saying, become bigger, and allow people to, like, you know what I'm saying, fuck with me or not fuck with me at the end of the day. But yeah, man. So first 6 months, you know what I'm saying, everything was a learning experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was doing it off the strength. You know what I'm saying? But after that, I think it was like around the Wilder Fury 2, or not Wilder Fury 1. After that match, you know what I'm saying, he told me that, you know what I'm saying, hey, we're gonna start getting you, you know what I'm saying, paid, and start getting you, you know what I'm saying, taken care of. So I thought that was awesome. You know what I'm saying? I was doing something that I really enjoyed, and I was about to start getting paid for it. So big ups to that. Um, at that point in time when that happened, I think Robbie had just him and Robbie had fell out about something. You know what I'm saying? it was I guess a video that Ness did of cooking or something like that. I don't fucking know. That's how the story goes, and that's how the story unfolded for me. And those guys, you know what I'm saying, came to a disagreement, so Robbie left the show. I still talk to Robbie to this day. You know what I'm saying? Robbie's a good dude. He's a avid boxing fan too. You know what I'm saying? It's all about networking with guys that really, really, really enjoy and love the sport. And Robbie's one of those guys. So big ups to Robbie. You know what I'm saying? If you listen. So after Robbie left, I was making I'm making about $8 an hour. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, we throwing out numbers out there. So so I was doing that for a while. You know what I'm saying? Got me a raise. You know what I'm saying? Well, I got a raise in about March or April, somewhere like around that timeline. I'm not too good with timelines. You know what I'm saying? Bump me up to 10. In the shows where, you know what I'm saying, we had started like doing the morning shows in 2019, and the morning shows started to like take off. You know what I'm saying? We started getting, you know what I'm saying, more viewers. We started to do, you know what I'm saying, more and more every day. And like I believe like at the time that I started, now you guys can go back and look at the history, but starting in June 2018, I thought we was at like 60 or 70,000 subs. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like the show had been around for like about 5 or 6 years at that time, maybe 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that privy to when he first started doing the call-in shows, but I just felt like from the time that I got there to the time that it was now, I think we was at like 90,000 subs. You know what I'm saying? Approaching that 100,000 mark. You know what I'm saying? So I thought, hey man, we getting more subs. You know what I'm saying? We getting more viewership. You know what I'm saying? We doing this, we doing that, and everything was great, man. Like we started to go do like live shows. People started to like take notice. You know what I'm saying? We were in at the Canelo Triple G one fight for what's the liquor called? Chivas Regal, which was an awesome experience. You know what I'm saying? I got to meet my guy Ron G, got to meet Doomy, got to meet Ness. You know what I'm saying? All those guys were great. You know what I'm saying? We had a blast. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like we didn't click or any animosity or anything like that. We had a great time. Canelo won a lot of Mexican pride. Well, not Canelo. He got a draw, but a lot of guys were still happy. You know what I'm saying? Fast forward a little bit. You know, we go to Vegas for the Jacobs and Canelo fight, which was also a great experience. You know what I'm saying? I got to interview a lot of people that I wouldn't normally met. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thankful for that from the Boxing Boys too. I got to interview Lennox Lewis, Bernard Hopkins, Oscar De La Hoya, the president of Golden Boy. Sorry, your name escapes me. I got to visit with Mauricio Suleiman. So everything was great, man, and I really felt like we were moving in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? Give your boy a little break right quick. I'm taking a little ship. You know what I'm saying? And by that time, you know what I'm saying, everything was moving on up. We was doing it, baby. We was having fun. And then what happened next? I think before the Jacobs fight, if I'm not mistaken, shit, we went to Dallas, man. Everybody went to Dallas for like border wars and shit. Everybody went to Dallas for like border wars. And another thing, like once we started growing, my bad, man. Excuse me. Once we started growing, I was introduced to a former host that was coming back by the name of Mario, and I ain't think nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we got another host. It's good for the show. It's gonna help the show grow. And Mario was great. Mario was great. Mario was great. Uh, then while Mario was on the show with me and Ron at the time, at this point in time, this was like kind of angered me a little bit, but you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We just being real. Ness was going on vacation, or he was going somewhere. He wasn't gonna be around for a couple of days. So the show, you know what I'm saying? It was up to us, you know what I'm saying, to like do the show. And, people know me, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been stuttering since I was a kid. But it was like, we're going to let Mario run the ship while I'm gone. He's going to be like the main host or whatever. I'm looking like, oh, really? Oh, really? All right, let's see. Let's see how this go. So you know what I'm saying? Me and Ron G gathered the necessary information for the morning show. First day, you know what I'm saying? You guys can go back and check it. You know what I'm saying? It's on visual. First day was great. You know what I'm saying? Mario came in. You know what I'm saying? With a sword, showed up, showed out. You know what I'm saying? Did his thing. Second day, with Mario. And like I said, man, this is all like revision history, you know what I'm saying? So me and Ron G got the show together. We didn't know, but Mario hopped on, you know what I'm saying? It was like we didn't really have communication with it, but he did hop on that show, but I had to spread my wings, maybe, you know what I'm saying? I had to show like, hey, don't ever, you know what I'm saying, doubt the charisma, the motherfucking intellect, and the motherfucking the aura about me, baby. I got this, you know what I'm saying? I got it in a bag, man. I know what the people want, and I know how to give it to them, bit by bit. You feel me? You can't give it to them all at one time, you know what I'm saying? That's why this story right here taking so long. You can't give it to them all at one time. You got to give them piece by piece so they can consume it. So you can get the whole meal. You don't want no quick fix. You're going to be hungry 10 minutes later. But yeah, man, came out, did my thing, you know what I'm saying? Showed them what's up. Started doing solo shows, started doing interviews with Carissa Shields, did Teofimo Lopez, did Mikael Mayer, you know what I'm saying? When he left, you know what I'm saying, I really turned up because I wanted to show people, like, at that point in time, like, it wasn't nothing that I couldn't handle. I was made to do this shit, man. I took journalism shit when I was in high school and a little bit in college, so I know how to interview people. I know how to engage with people. I know how to captivate a audience. And this is only, you know what I'm saying? This is, trust me, man, Mike on Sports going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and we're going to be captivating more and more audiences. But yeah. So by that time, you know what I'm saying, I figured, hey, man, I showed this guy, you know what I'm saying, I could be a valuable, you know what I'm saying, commodity, without, you know what I'm saying. Told me good job. I appreciate that. But shit, maybe I was expecting a little bit more, and that may be wrong with me for expecting anything. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's wrong with me for expecting anything, because you can't do something expecting something in return. You gotta do it out the love, and I was doing it out the love. I was enjoying interviewing all those people, and we had great conversations. So it wasn't, you know what I'm saying, like I had a hidden agenda. Maybe the fact is, you know what I'm saying, you want to be appreciated a little bit more. That's all. That's all. But moving on down the road. Man. Let's see where we go. Let's see where we go from here. So, we all know, by that time, maybe a month or 2 months later, we was going to Border Wars in Dallas, you know what I'm saying, as for the Earl Spence Mikey. Supposed to, you know what I'm saying, meet the good guy Mario. I texted him down there, said he was going to be on his way. Never met him. And by that time, Mario was out of the picture for a little while. He comes back in the picture. So once Mario left, we started doing shows. You know what I'm saying? We started getting bigger. We started doing more things. Andy Ruiz. What a whoa! Andy Ruiz beats AJ. I'm in New Jersey because we had another Border Wars that I went to. My guy Ness let me stay at his crib. I appreciate that, bro. I got much love for that. Much love. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever take it the wrong way. I got much love for that. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. You know what I'm saying? He made it comfortable for me, you know what I'm saying? Even gave me a workout. Get my ass up them stairs, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? But look. So we at Border Wars. We do a reaction video to the Andy Ruiz Joshua thing. And I felt like the numbers just started to go up. I felt like the numbers started to, you know what I'm saying, get bigger and bigger and bigger. You know what I'm saying? The reaction video that we did, in my opinion, it was epic. It was epic. Shout out to my guy JD, Kels, Ness, me. We was in that thing. We was lit. We was lit in that motherfucker. You hear me? Man, that's one of the best reaction videos if you ever seen one. Go check that motherfucker out right now on the Boxing Boys, man. Just type in Andy Ruiz versus Joshua. Reaction. Whatever you got to do. Check that shit out. So, you know what I'm saying? With Andy winning, we started to do more shows about that. You know what I'm saying? More shows about Andy Ruiz and AJ, because those were the shows that drew in the numbers, and we also did the shows about Wilder because those are the shows that drew in the numbers. I mean, and of course we sprinkled our Crawford and Danny and Crawford and Spence and anything about Crawford that we could find out because he loved to ride me about Crawford. And let me get this on the record right now. Nothing is personal, man. I don't have no ill will towards this. Like, we battle and we debate about Crawford and Canelo and different fighters, Dylan White, Kornacki. Like, we debate on the show because that's gonna be the entertainment for y'all. We understand what you guys want. It ain't all fabricated because sometimes, nigga, nine times out of 10, I'm feeling how I'm motherfucking speaking. So it ain't never nothing personal. I never got done with the show. Like, oh man, I can't. No. When I'm done with the show, he go his way, I go my way. We come together for the betterment of boxing, try to build a sport. That's what we doing. But it ain't like we gotta be best buds and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we come to do a job for the people. After the job for the people done, hey, if we need to talk about something behind the scenes that we need to talk about, then we address it. If not, my nigga, have a good day. He tell me the same thing. No. So it's never no ill will. So we started doing more shows about them guys, cause those are the guys that really drove the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Those are the guys that really had us talking. You know what I'm saying? And boxing is a sport that news come in. You know what I'm saying? So there's always different things to like debate about and like talk about. Where I'm at, man. Where I'm at. Let me see. We're in the summer. AJ just beat them. I'm trying to make sure we touch on every point. Yeah, man. We gonna get. I guess we get to the present day. Present day. After everybody know that I had surgery, you know what I'm saying? I had surgery on the 3rd or something like that of March, you know what I'm saying? Got into surgery, you know what I'm saying? Came out of surgery and I just felt ill. I felt very, very, very sick. And I went to the hospital. I was in the hospital for like 4 days, you know what I'm saying? I think I had like a adverse reaction to like the anesthesia or some shit like that, man. Whatever the fuck they said. And yeah, man. By that time, I'm getting, mailed in letters, you know what I'm saying? From motherfucking cause the first year, you know what I'm saying, I graduated in like 2019, so I got everything deferred, you know what I'm saying? Cause the first year you can get the shit deferred. I figured by shit, all the work we put in by that time, shit, somebody gonna come snatch us up. Somebody gonna give us a deal. Hey, man, it ain't happening, you know what I'm saying? It ain't happening. So that shit came back around. Like, hey, man, it's about time you start paying these ducats, nigga. You know what I mean? You got the education, nigga. You smart boy now, nigga. You can start paying these ducats. So shit, I looked at it like, fuck. What do I need to do? You know what I'm saying? So I hit him up on the bat line, you know what I'm saying? Told him I was coming back, but at the same time, I was really, really thinking, like, man, I just gotta be upfront, you know what I'm saying? Be real with my guy, you know what I'm saying? Stop beating around the bush, you know what I'm saying? So I told him I felt like shit, I needed a raise and things like that. And then something else that like kind of perturbed me, you know what I'm saying, rubbed me the wrong way. Next day or a day after, I'm seeing shows like Mike, do this for Mike. We need Mike. We bad. We whoa. And we gonna make it for everybody now? Like, damn. I thought I was coming to you, know what I'm saying? Like, if we can make it happen, we can make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, don't do a Danny on me. Like, kind of like, can we negotiate? I mean, can you throw me a number back or something like that? That wasn't the case. We go out here and we start doing it. I'm not for the charity shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I know I respect all the listeners out there, and I love them. You know what I'm saying? Peace up to you guys, and do what you do. But I'm not with all that shit, man. Super chats, you know what I'm saying? Don't super chat for me. Don't super chat because you love the show. Don't super chat for me. I don't like none of that shit. I'm gonna just be real with you. Unless I'm running the show and I got my own channel, and you know what I'm saying? That's how I bring in some of my income. But don't super chat out this for my TBV page. I don't. Man, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, we really out here running a campaign? We gonna run a whole campaign for this shit. You know what I'm saying? So then my guy Les Low hit me up one morning. Big ups to my guy Les Low down there in Decatur, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you guys on the show when I came back. If it wasn't for Les Low, man, I probably, you know what I'm saying, would even came back to begin with. You know what I'm saying? But I did because the call Les Low, man, you know, and ain't no soft, no sucker shit. It was just like, goddamn, that shit really touched you. You know what I'm saying? A guy I ain't never met, I ain't never FaceTime. One thing we did was talk on the phone a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Message on IG, and we message back every now and again. So it ain't like we got a real like personal like kind of relationship. But that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? If I see him out and the motherfucker need a motherfucking jacket because he cold and I got an extra, but best believe that nigga gonna get that motherfucking extra jacket. You feel me? But anyway, man, back to the thing, man. The nigga just left with such a passionate call. And he did like a call for the people, like, hey man, go sign up to Patreon, we look get Mike back and all this, you know what I'm saying? If you love this shit, support this shit and all that shit. I'm just like, bro, from the bottom of my heart, that touched me. But that ain't the route. I don't, if people want to sign up for Patreon to support the Boxing Voice, that is great. And I know I was a part of the Boxing Voice, so they'll be kind of supporting the Boxing Voice. But don't just go over there because you feel like uh um Mike needs this or Mike. I'm not a fucking charity case, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I came over here to do my own thing to see if people really, you know what I'm saying, wanna support me, or do they just want to support the Boxing Boys? Because if you do, just go over here, support the Boxing Boys, go sign up to Patreon. You know what I'm saying? Go help those guys out, let those guys eat. I'm not opposed to anybody eating. Everybody can eat out here. You know what I'm saying? But don't do it for me and like make it a campaign. I'm not with that campaign shit. I'm not a politician. I didn't go to politician school. I don't know if there even is a school for fucking politicians. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't go there. I didn't go to school to be a politician. You know what I'm saying? So we fast forward a little bit. I'm back on the show a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? Then let me see where we at. Then I wake up one morning. You know what I'm saying? It was a Wednesday morning. Wake up, get ready to do the show. Damn, I'm normally on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Cause we ain't, cause I ain't see nothing in the pre-pro. I'm like, damn, we ain't scheduled on YouTube. All right, maybe we ain't doing a show today. I waited about 9:05, 9:06. Okay, maybe we ain't doing a show. I hop back in the motherfucking bed. And what time was it? It was later on the day. My partner, my nigga Javier hit me up like, damn, the Boxing Boys going to Patreon only. I'm like, man, what the fuck you talking about, bro? What the fuck you talking about? No, bro, Ness just posted this on his shit. He put it in the little group chat I'm in, you know what I'm saying, with all of my other boxing buddies. I was like, damn. They really is trying to, what? We, $15. $15. Damn. $15. Nigga, hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna be right back. I know what y'all want, because I'm gonna get to you. Hold on 1 second. Now look, I agree with all the fans out there. I agree with all you guys sentiments. We are by far, we were by far the best boxing show on YouTube. I don't think like you can't even put it, you know what I'm saying, to measurement because the dynamic of me and Ness was just so opposite that it made for motherfucking great entertainment. Like you can go back and watch some shows with me and Ness go blow for blow, toe to toe, you know what I'm saying, in a verbal debate. And shit, people love it. People absolutely love it. But to put it on Patreon at $15 a month, my nigga, that's tough for the family, especially in these times. I'm telling you, most people are getting laid off. The unemployment going to 3.3 million. And look, I was never consulted about this. You know what I'm saying? Because if y'all was gonna do it for me, like I told them, you know what I'm saying, like behind closed doors. I understand, like you said, I couldn't get the raise right now. But shit, I'm gonna come back for the love. I'm gonna come back for the strength. Because the people have been reaching out to me in an abundance. And I can't let them ride like that, man. I can't let them ride like that. And we free on YouTube, so we gonna be across the motherfucking globe. We in Sweden. We in goddamn Africa. We in motherfucking Bermuda. Whatever my nigga, what's my nigga name? Hold on, man. I'm trying to give him this proper motherfucking respect. The one that's always coming at neck nest, man. He sound like a little motherfucking African, man. I can't think of a nigga right now. But yeah, man, we everywhere. Thailand motherfuckers been calling international. Why force them to go to sign up to Patreon to pay for this shit now? I told you, bro. I was good. I was coming back without the raise. I was gonna come back without the raise. Without the raise. We ain't have to go and start a campaign. Oh, let's go to Patreon. This is for Mike. Oh, come on, man. I ain't asked for that. I wasn't consulted about that. If you would have came to me and asked me, hey, you think this is a good move? Go to Patreon only? No. We're cutting off a lot of people that like to hear our voices in the morning. Yeah, and I'm sure sooner or later they'll come back to YouTube doing the morning show. I mean, it's only logical, you know what I'm saying? After a certain amount of time, you see that when you cost more than Netflix, when you cost more than ESPN Plus, when you cost more than Disney and Hulu and all these other streaming sources that's out there, you know what I'm saying? When you telling people they gotta pay $15 a month, people gonna support you off the string because they love you. Second month, it's gonna be a little drop off. Third month, you're gonna see another little drop. I'm just being real with you, man. These times right now, people need all the money they can and they need entertainment. So why cut off the motherfucking nose? I understand that YouTube got guidelines and they hitting you with strikes and things like that. But shit, we are the boxing force, baby. Voice of the people. If shit roll the dice, they ain't gonna motherfucking flag every video. Community guidelines. What kind of community guidelines are you breaking? Like, I know the YouTube shit ain't open right now, so they can't tell you. But at the end of the day, I don't think we out here breaking community guidelines. Like, come on, man, let's be real. Like, what are we saying that everybody else ain't saying? Let's be real, man. But look, I wasn't a fan of the Patreon only. I didn't think the Patreon only was a good route. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people hit me up on Twitter, on IG, like shit like, bro, I just can't do it. Hard times right now. I love the boxing voice. I fuck with them and all that shit, but I can't do $15 a month. You know what I'm saying? I can't blame nobody for that. I never want people like people been telling me, Mike on Sports, man, you can need to go get your Patreon going. No, I don't want to go down that route. I don't want to go down that route. I want to stay on YouTube. If you guys want to support, you can hit me up on PayPal, Cash App. That's all. Like, I don't want to go down that route. I don't want to go down that route to say, hey, I want this amount of money from you monthly. I don't. That ain't something that fascinates me right now. I'm a boxing enthusiast. Fuck it. I'm a sports enthusiast. I like to really talk about the intricate details of sports. And there's another reason why I felt like I was fading away. And I was missing morning shows. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wasn't telling them that I wasn't gonna be on the morning show. I was missing morning shows. I was missing them. When we went to that Patreon only shit, it kind of just tapped the nail in the coffin because the other little nails, you know what I'm saying, was I just felt like we was doing way too many interviews. We doing way too many interviews. We ain't talking boxing no more. And this before coronavirus hit. I understand doing interviews now, but not that many. Well, why we gotta do 3 interviews a day just to say we did 3 interviews, 6 interviews? No, that's good and dandy. That's good and dandy. How many people drop off when we start doing interviews? A lot of people tell me like, bro, what the fuck y'all doing interviewing that dude for? And I ain't gonna say no names, you know what I'm saying? Because I respect all boxers. But shit, bruh, you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, I like to talk boxing, like to break down shit, like to get inside shit, like to tell people why I think this person is going to beat this person, or why I think this person's mindset was like this during this time, or why that person said this about this guy, or how should we look at this now since this guy is recovering from this injury or that injury, or how should we look at this guy now coming off a loss? Who did he fight? How did he lose? Who did he lose to before that? Did he lose to anybody prior to losing when he lost? You know what I'm saying? I know I just said a lot of shit. I know I just said a lot of shit. But that is the kind of shit that I enjoy doing because I feel like when I really, 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 really get a chance to look at things and break down fights and know both fighters, I can 90% of the time, I ain't gonna give myself 99%. I'm gonna leave 10% for motherfucking error. 90% of the time, I feel like, man, I'm gonna get that shit right. I'm gonna get that shit right. And more time than not, be getting that shit right, man. Getting that shit when you need an upset special, call your boy. I told y'all I want high on Kownaki. He gonna be who? Now I know elite heavyweight, and we seen that. Oh, you thought Jesse Harper's gonna beat Joe Smith? Nah, dog. Oh, dog. And I just felt like, hey, man, when it's called, when it's time, you know what I'm saying, to make the right pick, I feel like I'm the guy to do it. And yeah, man, that's pretty much, bruh. Pretty much it, I guess. I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I get everything. We talking about that, the interviews. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we weren't talking boxing no more. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt like at that point in time, doing interviews, asking these guys repetitive questions over and over. Oh, why did you get in the sport? What drove you to be in the sport? What are you doing during this coronavirus? You know what I'm saying? Who was your favorite fighter coming up? What was your amateur? I don't want to ask these niggas all these motherfucking same fucking questions. Alright? I'm not, look, bruh, hit me up when you in the top 15 and you wrecking shop and you ready to motherfucking talk some shit and call somebody out. That's cool. Motherfucking, you don't see goddamn, Brandon Ingram out here on first take, and nigga, he a hooper. You don't see Marcus Smart out here doing first take, and he a hooper. Because look, at the end of the day, them niggas ain't the niggas that you need to be interviewing. You feel me? I'm just saying, man. It's other niggas on the team that's better than them. It's other niggas in the division that's better than them that we should be interviewing. And I understand, man, everybody needs that sunshine and everybody needs that shade and all that shit. That's why they got Instagram for. That's why they can record their own videos, start their own YouTube page, tag it up, and motherfucking make it happen. We ain't gotta, nigga, look here. And no disrespect to anybody out there. No disrespect to anybody out there. I'm just being 100%, 1,000% real with you. I just felt like we was getting away from the essence of the show, the debating, the back and forth, the actual talking boxing. And yeah, man, that's why I kind of drifted away a little bit, man. Didn't like the campaign for Mike. Didn't like having people to go to Patreon to pay $15 for something that I felt like they should be getting for free. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, man. Once May Once May 2nd is up, I plan on start to doing me a morning show every morning at 10:30. It'll be more detail. It's gonna be boxing. You know what I'm saying? All the top sports, basketball, football in America. And we're gonna chop it up about an hour and a half, 2 hours every day. And that's pretty much, man. That's pretty much it, bro. Till next time, I'm out this bitch. Mike on Sports. Yes, sir.